Hey,
Hello.
we made it again.
How's it going? Forgive me. Today I'm probably not going to sound as awesome as I usually do. I am in the basement
Oh, you sound as awesome as you always do.
at my
still sound like
children's
Jesse.
home. We will have some special guests joining us tonight. Mr. Grayson Wayne Snider, Miss Parker Pride Snider,
Whoa.
Logan Lane Snider,
Holy moly.
and Cassidy West Snider, who will just be making a brief cameo because he's a little shy.
That sounds like our comic book show.
I mean, it could be. It's as good as yes.
Yeah, man. How are you doing? You must be in like glowing and beaming with energy.
I'm awesome, except I am so jet lagged.
Oh,
And,
yeah. You just went down.
It was like midday, and they were asking me to play King of the Mountain, which is this game that I invented where we, sort of wrestle on the bed, and it's like a Royal Rumble, but the King of the Mountain is Dad, and Dad, throws them off the bed, and they try to get me off the bed.
It's exhausting.
And to get me off the bed, I become the king of the floor. Well, I want some cake. Who doesn't want cake? Hey, Grayson, would you like to be the first guest on the show for the night? Here he is, straight.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Grayson?
The East Coast, Mr. Grayson Wayne Snider.
So what's up, Grayson?
Hello, Miss Gina.
Good.
Good? How you doing?
What's up? Good. Everything's good. Things
You
are
want to
good.
do an interview, Grayson? Can I interview you?
Can you want
Yes.
to interview? Okay, yes. Come here.
So tell me who you are. What's your name?
Grayson.
What's your full name?
Grayson Wayne Snider.
Grayson Wayne Snider. And how old are you, Grayson Wayne Snider?
6.
6 years old. Wow. I think that means you're actually, does that mean you're already in school?
Yeah.
Whoa. What grade are you in school?
4th grade.
First grade? So you've already gone through kindergarten. What did you think of kindergarten?
Good.
Good?
I had all of the people in kindergarten were all very nice, and I loved all of them.
Wow.
And when I'm in 2nd grade, Parker's gonna be in my in kindergarten.
Parker's going to be in kindergarten.
Yes, so I might actually see her.
She'll be in the same building with you. That's very cool. Wow. So do you see any of your other brothers and sisters in school?
No, they used to, I used to see Cassidy because he was in 4th grade in this school because, in my school, only 4th grades in my school,
Wow.
but in the other grades, like, it's the 4th grade in the other grades.
That's a
And
different
Cassidy's
building?
in, like, 4th grade right now, and he's 9, and my sister's birthday is gonna be soon, and she's gonna be 12. So she's gonna be in she's gonna be in 7th grade.
7th grade. So you have a 12-year-old,
Yeah.
a
And
9-year-old.
when I am 7, Parker's gonna be 5.
Wow, that's a lot of ages to remember. I'm surprised you remember them all.
Good job.
That's great. You love your brothers and sisters, huh?
Mhm.
That's awesome. So what else can you tell me? You know what I'd like to ask you? What was your favorite thing that you learned in kindergarten?
I don't remember the things I did.
You don't
We
remember
didn't
the things you did?
We didn't do like math. I don't know what we did in kindergarten. I forgot.
Well, did you know your alphabet when you went to kindergarten?
I know my birthday. What we did for my birthday when it was my birthday.
Okay, tell us.
My dad. He came for my birthday and read the whole class a book, and it was my favorite. It
What book was it?
It was the Very, Very Bad Bunny, and yeah.
That's your
And
favorite book?
when I got home, we opened some presents, and yeah.
Very, very cool. So you
I
remember
think
your
we
birthday?
I think. Oh no, we didn't go bowling. I feel like we did. Did we go bowling?
Maybe. No, we're not.
And yeah.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
All right, we'll have another member of the Snider clan joining us at some point. Okay, go charge your thing. Go quick. You can charge.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can charge there.
Thank you.
For you. So, how's your life going? Mine's good.
Everything is going good. You know, since even before we started this show, you know, things were going good. A lot of cool projects coming my way. Can't really talk about some of the ones that I was talking about today, but you know what? I can't complain, and not that I ever really do, or would. But I'm pretty psyched, man. I think I'm excited. I don't know. Am I going to get to see you, or when are you going back? You're going back in a couple of days, right?
I mean, I'm trying to just keep my time with the babies. You were going to see me tonight, but not anymore. You know, brilliant idea. I could just stay with my kids.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna be back next weekend.
Are you going?
I should be able to come out to see you
tomorrow?
one evening. I'm coming back next weekend to drop them back because I'm bringing Parker and Grayson with me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to be
home.
here a couple of days. I didn't realize you were heading back right away.
I head back on Monday. I've got Parker and Grayson with me in California for 3 days, and then I bring them back on Friday.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's a short trip, but I'm excited to just
cool
demystify.
Jesse, I am not used to this.
What?
This Jesse right here. I'm just
not
used to this Jesse. I feel like I gotta like supply some of the energy.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got some comments.
I'm more subdued. This is jet lag, Jesse.
Yeah, that's all good.
Oh my God.
Taylor says
you my ass. I'm so tired. I'm like, maybe this cake will help.
Oh, I wish I had some cake right now. I wish I had some cake. Well, all right. So you know what? I will properly say welcome to everybody. We just kind of said hello. We were like, here, we made it. So let's
welcome everyone.
A proper hello.
Live stream of consciousness.
Yes.
Number whatever the F it is.
I think it's number 3 actually, since we officially became the live stream of consciousness.
Lucky number 3.
So
yes, happy to join us and join you and whatever the other things that we say. I think I've got more cake. I've got Grace. Oh no, that cake's for you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Grayson's like, wait, you want my cake?
Oh yeah, there's my banner.
Grayson's got some cake too. We all got cake.
Cool. So we want to, besides welcoming everyone, we want to also talk about Rock Against MS and thank them for taking us on board their Twitch channel. It's funny because I have a couple of friends who are streamers on Twitch. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't really I didn't really know much about Twitch before we started working on it. Mm-hmm. But now that we work on it, I say that I call us Twitchers. They were Twitchers, and they get so angry. Mandy has a stream, and she's like, "It's not Twitchers, it's streamers." And I'm like, Twitcher sounds so much cooler.
I kind of would rather be a Twitcher.
Yeah,
I think that's why we want to say Twitcher, because we're like, that's so much more fun.
I think it's
might as well lean into it.
Yeah, it's might as well lean into it. It's totally much more fun.
I just love it when I say I'm twitching now.
Exactly. That's exactly what I love.
And I just imagine myself twitching.
It's such an easy play on words. But Rock Against MS, Nancy, we were going to originally have her as a guest on the show tonight to talk about Rock Against MS and to talk about, I guess, how that relates to spirituality and a life of in serving others and connecting everybody. But it's actually her birthday, so we should actually give her a shout out because she can't be on our show because she's out celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday to Nancy.
Good excuse, Nancy. You
I think she just didn't want to be on our show, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, and there he is, Grayson
Wayne, my little mini me. Somebody said he looks like me. Grayson and I are born in September. We're both Virgos. And my mommy's in the middle, and I'm September 19th, and he's September 13th,
Yeah.
and my mom's September 16th.
Oh, there you go. Sagittarius.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he's born into my time.
And you're
He's
a
my little man.
Sagittarius with 6 Virgo houses, as we learn.
Yes, 6 Virgo houses as it is. You
As
want
we
some
learn,
Valentine's Day thing?
I don't know what that
No, I
was.
don't think you need it.
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
you want that.
I don't know what that is.
So,
Wait, oh,
you know, where are we going to focus this conversation?
I'm gonna
For
put some
those of you
lights
who
on.
don't know, I haven't been able to see my kids for like 3 months, just because I'm just playing the financial, getting some stability for the family thing going, and it just doesn't behoove you to be flying every 2 seconds. Kind of puts a dent in the making money, so you can change the financial situation. And I just was hit a little bit by divorce and moving around and investing in projects that I was doing and so many things. So I've been having to rebalance, and things are going great out in Los Angeles, but I haven't been able to see my babies. And
I was so
if I
excited
think
when
about
you
it
told
too
me
hard,
when you told me you can come. I was so excited. And it is a great story about how the universe works, and you were able to come see your kids. So, I guess in relating that to our show and Love is Law, I was thinking, which was the original name of the show, but just relating it to the spirituality aspect of our show. I was just thinking about talking about your kids, because I have seen you with your kids, and you are such an amazing father, and the amount of actual, like, palpable energy, that is the connection that you guys have is wonderful to be around. I mean, I can remember when I first met Parker, there was just like, she's just like a little angel, and she was just looking at me and like smiling and wanting to come with me and show me stuff, and it was just so magical. So I mean, I guess that relates to spirituality and love, the energy of love. I mean, the Snider family in general, you come from this background of love, and now you're this legacy of love.
well, I have something pretty major to say about this, and I don't want to indict my mother in any capacity, because she is an amazing, amazing mother. At the same time, there's sort of like a through line with ultimately maybe what hasn't gone exactly right with us. And I think it's something that's very, very common to mothers, which is a minor worry about, hey, baby, you gonna come sit with me? Hold on one second.
Uh-oh.
Mother's gonna worry. That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh, look who it is. What's up, Parker? How you doing?
Good.
Good to see your face. Oh, look at that smile.
I love you too, baby.
Are you happy to see Daddy?
Yeah.
Yes. Good answer. Good answer.
High five.
Aw. It's good to see your face.
Okay.
So there's an interesting thing, as I said, mothers, whether they wish it or not, they tend to come from a place of sort of negativity, just because they care and they want to make sure that you're seeing the parameters of the thing you're in. They're worrying about you, and they want to make sure you're okay. This is okay, I mean, you can dispel this thing.
Mothers are very protective.
Yes, and it's at the end of the day, when you break it down, it's just love. They love you,
Right.
so they are worrying about you.
Exactly.
However, when I don't know exactly where it started, but where it crystallized for me, I was trying to parent better, She's sliding out of frame and then into frame. Out of frame, then into frame. She's the best. I love you. You're so cute. She told me today, she says, you're the most handsome man in the whole world.
Jessie. Oh, that's awesome.
I want to color that cat in.
You want to color the cat in?
Yeah.
No, maybe we can do that tomorrow or later after the show's over.
Okay.
There's a cat that's unpainted and she wants to paint it.
Oh.
So, so anyway, I always knew on some level, with my mother that she was kind of bumping up against my free will a little bit. Ultimately sort of a version of the, the Jewish mother, the Italian mother, oh, why don't you call me? And it's not like that my mom would ever do that kind of thing. But on some level, quietly, was a little bit of that energy. And, and we're all sort of rebels, in a lot of fashions, trying to do our own thing. And in a lot of fashions, they were very open, actually, to us doing our own thing. So I can't say that my parents were that stifling. Other people have dealt with way more stifling sort of behaviors. So this is a very subtle thing, where there is a little bit of an energy of distrust of our own choices for ourselves.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love you too, baby. Yeah. Okay, ask me after.
You're the handsome boy that I added on the whole entire wall.
She's better than cat.
At the whole entire world, I didn't take that one.
The whole entire world. Oh, you've added to it now. It's better now.
Do you want the rest of this?
Ooh, I'm being offered chocolate cake.
No, I want
This Jessie, I know.
This was maybe a little bit of a mistake. They had been
I
pulling for my. We haven't
you
seen
want
each
it?
other in 3 months. At one level I wanted to cancel, but I'm like, okay, we got to be consistent. But I didn't promote that much, and I just did what I could do. Do you want to see my disappointment here? Hold on one second, Miss
I'm
Parker.
sorry that I made you do the show, but we signed a contract.
No, check it out. Do you see this? Do you see this?
I love you more than my dad.
I got sent a desktop Mac computer.
Oh.
The screen cracked.
Oh my
It
God.
was dropped on its corner. And so I was about to use that. I was going to use it despite the cracked screen, but I don't have a mouse for it.
Oh man.
So I tried a couple options. I worked before I got on the air this evening. I'm jet lagged, but I'm with my babies and I'm very happy.
Yeah, I'm glad.
So anyway, to get back to what I'm saying, because this is important. It's funny. Me and my mother, we actually, as we've gotten more close again, and we're looking over each other's shoulders a little bit more about spiritual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're both noticing that we're both into a lot of the same people, speakers and people who have been chatting about various things. Like, oh yeah, love them. Watched a lot about them.
Right.
Like me and her both love Dolores Cannon, who's a hypnotherapist. And the guy Steve, who we've had on the show. We
got to have him back.
Yeah, he's a Dolores Cannon. I don't know.
You find Alan Watts and
and then just other people. Like she was telling me when I told her the story about the shaman who was went out to the field with the guy, and then he walked back to the car, and the guy was explaining to him that I just was celebrating that we had already been fed and that we'd already had the harvest, all this stuff. My mom's like, I told you that, and I'm like, no, you didn't tell me that. I've been kind of saying that a lot for like 2 years now, and she was like, what? And I'm like, silver-haired guy, maybe we. And I started to say, well, maybe we watched the same thing, and sure enough, this guy that I was watching for a little while. He's on Gaia TV that my mom likes to watch.
Right.
So
same
so
guy.
It's very funny. But at the same time, I mean, and maybe she's had a little bit of experience with Abraham Hicks, because I don't know if we've talked about it that much, but I got really, really down and dirty when it came to Abraham Hicks and what to do about child rearing.
Okay.
At a certain point when I just, just to a certain degree, I thought like I was going to be good. And I was good on a lot of levels, but on some levels, I wasn't great. And when I went to, I was like feeling like a little erratic because I wasn't exactly sure what to do. I was like, dude, like, should I be a little firm? Should I be light? Like, what? Like, what's the proper measure here? Like, I don't really want to give them any bad vibes. Like, but I feel like like I'm an irresponsible parent if I do. And honestly, sometimes I think I'm viewed as a laissez-faire parent sometimes, but I don't care because of what I've ultimately come to understand about this process by really just listening to Abraham Hicks a ton.
Okay.
Yes, sweetie pie.
I want to play with that.
The Hulk?
No, like the thing next to the spider.
The robot.
Yeah, and the play with him.
Good choice.
Because the other robot.
So
she wants to play with him.
So what does Abraham Hicks say specifically?
So when I went to listen, and I can remember, I had been listening a little bit, but I remember I had went out with the kids, and we were on bicycles, and I was freaking out at them because they were, racing out into the street, and just tons of opportunities theoretically for them to be hit by a car and all this stuff.
Sure.
But as
you had been hit by a car as a kid.
Yeah, but as I'm saying all these things, I am just every time I say it, I'm just like, you're literally manifesting the thing. You're putting the idea in their freaking brains that you don't trust them to freaking survive in the world. All these different things.
Wow.
And I go back to listen to Abraham Hicks, and she just sort of said over and over again that our greatest job as parents is to teach our children to trust themselves, to feel okay about their
own decisions,
their own world that they're making, and the decisions that they're making.
Sure.
And the best thing that you can do for them is nurture their belief in who they are. And that goes across the board. If we're talking about crossing the street, do I project onto my children that at any moment they might be hit by a car? No. My mom had done that to me. I got hit by a car.
Interesting.
I don't want to seed the notion of their weakness in one fashion or another.
Right. Because
they can pick up on those seeds. Could they be strong enough to overcome them? Sure. Plenty of children have been.
Right.
But do they need my added adversity, or do they need the ability to turn to me in their times of need and, be safe from the storm? I think that's, what we need from our parents more than anything else. And sometimes it's those sharing of the things that, might not be even for everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, look who it is. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
He's shirtless, so he's covering up. He just wanted to make a cameo. This is Mr.
Nice haircut, buddy.
We love him.
How you doing, Cass?
Good.
And he's gonna play some games when we get off air in a little bit. I love you, man. Thanks for coming by and making an appearance. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Cass.
But it's funny. Yeah. At the end of the day, because I've tried to talk to my mom, about the thing, and I think, and I understand, it's most mothers' positions. It's just like, hey, look, I care, and when you care so much, but I think it is a bit of a flip of a switch that you got to recognize when you care so much. The best thing you can do is try to arm your children with a lot of self-confidence in a lot of ways. And my mom was good about that, but she wasn't necessarily good at reading the room. In terms of like how the measure of, more, what's the word? Honest critiques. Yeah, the measure of more honest critiques, how it was being taken by, the various, children or whatever at different times. It's fair that she was giving us, hold on one second, buddy. It's fair that she was giving us a balanced, look at things.
Right.
I love it. Sorry,
a
we
lot
interrupted
of
the show.
love happening over there.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
great.
not-
You know, listen, disclaimer, and I unfortunately
You want to interview Michael?
I have not had a child and the experience of raising kids, but a disclaimer: being a parent is not easy. I can see that.
You know what?
just
At the
watching
same
it.
time, Michael, I was at the park today with the kids, and some lady who had one kid was there, and she said something to the effect of like, "Wow, you must really like kids," or something like that. And the energy in her voice was that like kids were at work, and I'm like, you think I would have this many kids if I had an attitude that kids were work?
Right.
My attitude is kids are joy, and I'm grateful all the time that I have this.
Yes, yes,
and it is what it is. When they
absolutely.
interrupt you on your radio show,
Right?
but the
No,
children,
and I
what
get
are you
that.
gonna do? I can't only prepare them so much.
That's your
Yes.
and that's your amazing disposition, how you handle that. You know what I mean? But it certainly I think can be a challenge, and that's not to say it also can be the most amazing experience ever. It's one of my, probably, I would say, if I had to think about it, it's probably one of my only regrets in life that I have not had a child.
Maybe the future.
You never know what the future holds. But it's true. I mean, I feel like that I can't even imagine.
Remember when you donated your sperm to that sperm bank? Well, we finally used it.
I'm not going to actually enjoy the whole process of having a child. It's just going to show up. Someone's going to call me and be like, "No, that's
we're talking about slumber party. Daddy's back, and one baby on the left, one baby on the right. I'm so excited.
You having a slumber party tonight?"
Yes.
Nice.
It's funny. They say, and that was one of the things too. I changed, like with Logan. Like we used to kick her out of the bed. She always wanted to sleep with us, and for a while I went along with that. But then I was like, nah, like I think I'm gonna go sleep with her. Like she wants us with her. Like I'll be with her.
Right.
So I've like really, encourage my kids, if they're scared, if they're whatever, come join me in bed.
I wish I had a little girl doing that to me right
Chill
now.
out. It's all right.
If you just joined us on the live stream of consciousness, Jesse is home in New York and he's visiting children, so we have kind of a special just chilling with the children episode.
My daughter is so smart. She just my 4-year-old just said, "Daddy, what is your meaning?" And she was like, you were saying, like she was understanding some things that we were saying, but she was like, "What is your meaning by what you said? What is your meaning?"
She wants to know.
She picks up on really high level vocabulary words. They're saying that she's got like a speech impediment right now. I'm like, these schools are stupid. This girl is so damn smart. I'm like, if she has a speech impediment, it'll be fine tomorrow.
When I can remember when I met her in the backyard. I remember when I met her, she had such an energy, and there was such a man. Oh man, I can't even describe it.
She's my most naturally bright kid. I mean, just as you have multiple kids, like how quickly they develop.
Right.
And when I saw her catch a ball, it blew my mind.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all my other kids had done like the thing.
Hey, we got Steve Sage in the house.
Yeah, what up, Sage? They had all done this like blocking the ball thing, and Parker, she like started like this. When the ball came in low, she turned her hands like this, and then the ball went in between. And she went. Oh, actually, I might be stepping one thing faster. I might have set her hands like this, but the ball ended up going in between her legs, and she turned her hands real quick the first time and caught the ball on her legs. And this thing, turning wrists,
that takes a long time to learn. Yeah,
like not panicking and just doing the simple, natural right answer.
Right.
Very not easy for most kids. Like most kids are just like panic mode until they sort of get those more natural, like light rhythms because they're afraid. And she's just so brave. She's not afraid to use words she doesn't know, to some degree. She's
Right.
She's really bold and smart.
So I wonder what it was that she heard that she wanted to know the meaning of.
Yeah, I didn't exactly understand.
Yeah.
But anyway,
because she's an old
you
soul.
know, that was the big thing with what's her name, Abraham Hicks, who's a channeler, and
Mhm.
she talks about just the laws of attraction. The way you get what you want. If you're putting out ideas into the heads of your children that are not the things that you want to bring forth for your children, you're really just introducing bad ideas into their environment.
Right.
I remember thinking that about a lot of things, like, man, I wish I didn't know that. What a terrible idea. Like, oh, that's like an awful idea. Like, now that I know,
she's Abraham is into the vortex.
Yeah.
And what's in there, and so if you put stuff in there that's you don't necessarily want in there, you've put it in there.
Well, but even something like racism, like, I can remember a time, when I was young, like my reaction to racism was like, what?
Right.
They do what?
Right.
Because of what? Like, this is absurd. Like, and really it is. It's like I wish I didn't fucking know about that. Like, like as in, like, I wish it didn't exist as it didn't exist for me yesterday.
It's something that doesn't resonate with you, and I think that's interesting what you're talking about, because I totally get what you're saying, and I feel like things like when you see things like an email scam comes across, and you know that there's somebody behind that that's pulling that scam, and you're just like, I don't get that. What kind of evil is that? Like, it's just the whole idea of resonating with evil and resonating with good, and I think I know you didn't hear what I said because you had your son there, but the whole idea no, that's all good. The whole idea is you don't resonate with racism. You can't understand it. It's not something that's inside you, and that's really kind of my whole life. I never was like really big into religion, but I said, here's what I believe, and this is what I remember, like being like 10 and telling my mom this. I believe that there's good and there's evil, and you are aligned with one or the other. And that was really the way I saw the world, and see it that way, that those forces exist, and people manifest either one of them. What's up, Parker? Oh, what are you eating?
Yeah, well, I mean, of course, now I think, from our universal law, we'd say that, the universe is fundamentally polarized.
Mm-hmm.
Good and evil switch sides over and over again in a dance of God trying to get to know itself. And,
I love that, the way you said that.
Sage in the comments, he said, that is the devil. And the devil, what was the devil trying to do? Teach, right? He was trying to teach people. That's the trick of of the thing. The devil's in the details. The devil's in the information. Sorry, having a baby on my lap is that's singing and adorable is a little hard for me.
She is just such an angel. She is amazing. Like, we could just have a whole show of her singing. If you just want to tell her to, sing, What are you singing, Parker? You could sing to us.
Want to sing Mamma Mia?
It sounded good. I think this is our best show yet. That's amazing. Is that your favorite, Parker? She's got to finish it. She's like that. What's that skit where they got to finish the song? South Park. She's got to finish it every time it starts it.
I think she may be writing it as she's going.
Yeah. Look, her eyes. She's thinking. Oh, this is awesome. Can you just leave her there with the microphone?
It's a live stream of consciousness, Michael said.
This is amazing.
Exactly what we said it would be. Yay!
Awesome. Oh my God. That is
Yay!
Parker, you are the best.
I was
Your
writing
audience
that song.
loves
You have gotten more comments than we have.
That song, and I liked the other part when you came here.
Oh, part of it was a song that she wrote a little while ago, and then she added a new part when I came here.
That's so cool. You know what? It's so funny. She's got that same like speech pattern as Grayson with the other.
Daddy, I'm gonna sing another.
You want to
This
sing another
is
one?
the singing song show.
Oh yeah, do
She
for it.
wants to
Oh,
sing
she got a
another one.
10. Steve
Okay.
Sage gives her a 10 plus.
Yay!
Dad, look what you did.
Nice.
It's me and you.
Dad,
Look how beautiful.
Yay, awesome. Good job. You are stealing the show, Parker. You know what? Honestly, I got to tell you something. I just got a little bit of a chill, Jesse, because in the description of the show today, I said Jesse's at home visiting his kids. So today we're going to talk about love, life, and legacy. And what is she doing right there? But showing the Snider legacy. That is amazing, right? How nice. I think we should hear a duet. Parker, you got something you like to sing with Daddy? Let's hear a duet.
Let's sing a song together.
Okay.
This is a song about Parker. That was embarrassing because that one's about you. Can we sing Mamma Mia?
No, Dad, I want to sing. I'm making new songs.
Let's sing Mamma Mia.
No, new songs.
New songs? She wants to make up new songs.
Okay. You're great at that.
She wants to make up new songs.
Dude, that
She's
would be
not
like
into
history.
doing the old shit, all right?
Wait, Dad.
What do you want to sing?
Excuse me, Dad.
Yeah, what should it be?
Wait, excuse me, Dad.
What?
How last thing, the snowflake in my garden.
The snowflake in your garden.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. There's a snowflake in your garden. I see it there every day. There's a snowflake in your garden, and it will not go away.
Dad!
No, that's not good.
Dad!
Yeah.
You're supposed to do the thing like me.
Oh, I didn't know what you were going to do.
Snowflake in my garden. Snowflake.
Snowflake.
The snowflake is in my garden.
Is in my garden.
I'm trying to get it out.
Trying to get it out.
But it's
Snowflake is in my garden. Trying to get it out. Snowflake is in my garden. Trying to get it out. Trying to get it out.
And I feel like a princess. A fairy come to me.
I feel like a princess. We gotta talk about these lyrics. I don't know if I can sing
And the
that.
fairy said, what do you
I don't know if I feel
for
like a princess.
Christmas? But I say no women. But
Did you say no women?
No, didn't.
No business. I agree. No business.
And when the fairy comes again, I said, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, you're not Santa Claus, but I am Santa Claus fairy. And I say that to her. What do you call me? A fairy? And then I say, and then she said, yeah. And asked me what do you want for Christmas? And I said, I want a unicorn for Christmas. A big one in white. I want it to be purple. And I want it to have no foot on it too. And some gardens on it too.
Do you hear this? She wants a purple unicorn for Christmas.
That's amazing. I think this is truly history in the making right here.
And then make some unicorn too. You put some powder in it. And you pop the egg in it. And then you put some sauce.
All you need is some sauce and an egg.
And then you mix it
Mix them.
up.
There's some other things.
And you mix it up.
Cupcake. And then you take some out.
Take them
And then
out.
they look like a cupcake.
Looks like a cupcake.
And then you
Eat them down.
This is like
some frosting on them.
stream of consciousness,
Some sprinkles
third
on
generation
them.
Snyder originality.
You can put on them. Oh, because you can put the red sprinkles you want on them.
Can I just send this to the speech pathologist? It's like, I really don't see a problem here. What are you guys talking about?
Can we? I would love to get her dancing. Can she like go dance around in the background or something? Like, this is amazing. This is like, I think we have more viewers now than we've ever had.
Like a tree, or the daylight coming in the tree, firefly.
Yay!
Nice job.
All right,
Wow.
everybody. That was
You're a songwriter.
okay. I know Parker Pride singing a long song, as she said, and that'll be it for the singing portion of our evening, so that we can get to some spiritual conversation. Do you want to sit with me, or you want to play with toys off to the side like your brother Grayson? You're gonna sit with me, or you're gonna play?
Nice.
You're gonna sit. She's sitting. Okay.
Because I already cleaned up your room.
Okay, but no more singing, okay? Because we got to talk about stuff. All right. The show's about talking about spiritual things.
Nice.
All
You're
right.
a kiss freak thing. Though.
Okay, she's gonna go sit on the bed. She's like, "Oh, you got to talk about spiritual things." I'm like, okay, so getting back to that. Yes, you can. It's right there. Steal my phone. I'll open it up for you.
Dude, that's like seriously some legacy, and like also seriously like the universe just talking, because that's what I wrote. That's what I said we were going to talk about, and it's like she just like demonstrated it.
I have to type in girl stuff on YouTube.
Oh, Kiss Freak is
Girl
Ninja
stuff.
Kitty. Kiss Freak is Ninja Kitty. It's her
Girl stuff.
it's her Twitch name. Kiss Freak. Ninja Kitty is now a Twitcher. She is known as Kiss Freak.
Oh, Kiss Freak. Interesting.
But
Does she have a lot of people asking her if she's a huge Kiss fan?
I don't know. Ninja Kitty, do you have a lot of people asking you if you're a huge Kiss fan? Or if you're an actual ninja?
Yeah.
Absolutely, she says. Absolutely. So why don't we have an audience interactive portion of the show, where we talk to the audience. What do we want to know from the audience? What can we receive from the audience? We give so much to our audience.
Yes, sure. Let's dig in. Anything that you guys have to ask, feel free to put it out there here. Ultimately we're here for you guys, and that's why we come in even when we should maybe be not starving our children for attention.
You're making me feel guilty now. The Ninja Kitty is a Kiss Freak, apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's good then. You know, when people used to ask me, Jesse Blaze Snider, so like you smoke weed? I'm like, no, man, that's my legal middle name. You just leave me alone.
Little did we know how it would all work out.
Yeah, eventually I then was like, well, I guess God saw this coming.
So, you know what? We can actually, it's 9:47, so we can wrap it up in an hour, and I can let you go enjoy the hell out of your kids and get back to your slumber party.
I do want to, if we take some questions or whatever, I will. I do want to. What do you call it? I do want to try to bring it back and wrap up that conversation. I got to remember what I was talking about before children happened. But
well, that was a little bit of Jesse therapy session with.
Yeah, tell me what we got. I'll take a look.
But you know what? I think our loyal viewers know that this is sometimes a little bit of a Jesse therapy session, which actually is therapy for all of us. We all learn something from it as we share it together. But
so,
go ahead.
So yeah, you know, we have a tendency to protect our children, and you know the starkest example is that they're crossing the street. You're walking with them. You have precious moments with your children. The best thing you can do for them is affirm the energy of their safety. If they're going to be hit by a car or something like that, that's a pretty big mechanism, you know. That's something meant to be. You're not really going to protect them, but you might inadvertently seed them with a bad idea. You know, as we were talking about in the beginning, these things are the details. You know, the devil's in the ideas, and the ideas that do not serve us are ultimately demons, because they're essentially paths we never should have trod down. You know, ideas that shouldn't have come to. You know, like, oh, you can live in a world where there is no racism. You can grow up with a language that has no I or mine. You know, like many of the Native American tribes did. You know, and we had to come in and, you know, Europeanize them by you know, adding the languages of I and mine to them. You know, when they only spoke we and ours. And you can live in a world where it's all ours. We're sharing everything. You can live in a world where racism just does not exist as a concept for you. And then these ideas get introduced at a certain point.
Right.
And ultimately, they're useless concepts that need to be walked back upon. But once they take shape in the consciousness, you know, so they're sort of there to be wrestled with and and figured out.
Well, you know, they're explored both ways. You know, people embrace them and people reject them. You know, and that's what we talk about, the duality of it all.
Hey guys, we have our last guest of the night.
Hey, what's up, Logan?
The very soon to be birthday girl.
Oh, nice. How you doing, Logan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You happy to see Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going back to California with him?
No, partner Grace and I.
Oh! I thought you were going. Cool. I'm sorry to steal him away for a little bit, but we have this show that we do every week now, so
it's fine. I'm tired anyway.
I just saw slugging away at baseball. She was kicking butt, and her team kicked butt. Softball.
Are you part of the slumber party tonight?
Well, Logan will be. Logan's a respectable adult. She's Logan. You're turning 13, is it?
12.
Oh. Logan is getting a lot of comments. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Early happy birthday from Angela.
My Easter bunny. She was originally born on Easter. Last year was her first birthday at 11 on Easter again. And now the next time it won't be until she's 82.
Wow. You calculated that, or you looked it up on the internet?
I don't know. My mom just told me.
Are you in 6th grade now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's in 6th grade.
Nice.
It seems like such a pivotal moment in my life.
Nice. Steve Sage says Jaden's birthday was on Easter this year.
Oh, cool.
It's so funny because Steve. Sometimes I'm talking to Steve and he's talking about his son, and he'll say Jesse did this or Jesse did that, and I'll be like, what?
Why would Jesse do such a childish thing at your house?
Yeah.
Jesse threw up on your carpet?
Oh, somebody shares the same birthday. Amber Rose.
Then happy early birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you, Amber Rose.
Oh, look at that.
Doesn't she? She looks so
Mom
pretty.
says I don't look like her.
No?
No, Mom says I don't.
Maybe she looks more like me.
Which is
Let's see,
weird.
I think Lily looks like.
So, since you're the oldest of all the kids, can I interview you a little bit?
All right, Griller Man.
Really? Well, how are you doing? How are you doing with the pandemic?
It's good. I don't know.
It's good
I
that
still see my friends and stuff.
you
I still
do.
go to
It's
school, so
starting to get back to
it's
normal now.
different.
Yeah, starting to get a little bit back to normal. But was it weird?
Yeah, at first it was really weird.
It was
Like
really
last
weird.
year, like I didn't really get to like do anything because like we were in Florida and like we like couldn't go anywhere. So. It was
Oh, you
weird.
guys were stuck in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow.
Angela says.
Huh.
Sister.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness, my sister's so beautiful. She looks so good when we did family 3D today.
So what's going on? What's new and exciting in your life? Got any good projects to tell us about?
Are you working on a new album or a new line of
No.
TikTok videos?
I got all A pluses on my report card.
Oh, you're a good student.
Yeah.
Oh, do you like school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes no, because my teacher like will give like she'll give us an essay to write for homework, which stinks. So
Okay, so this is a good way to lead the conversation. What, you don't like English? You don't like writing essays?
no.
What
I
about?
don't like reading either. I don't like social studies. Like nothing.
Oh, I bet you I know what you like. You like science.
I like science, and I'm really good at math.
You like art.
I love art.
Yeah.
She's great at art.
We're doing a self-portrait right now, so I have to draw half my face, and then the other side is like black and white.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you're good at drawing?
Mhm.
Oh,
All the kids in the family are kind of artistically inclined. Cassidy really likes to color things. My godchild, her cousin Julie, is a really good
She's
artist
so
as well.
good.
And so it's really nice because they all kind of like feed off each other, and
Right.
they all like to draw, so they'll sit down and they'll all
right. Well, there's definitely the artist vibe in the Snider family for sure.
Yeah.
You
But
guys.
it's such a great thing to actually have some people who lay on the floor with you and draw, a bunch of pictures for a few hours.
Awesome. You never know. Maybe you'll collaborate one day. Maybe you'll do a comic book one day. You'll collaborate with
Oh
Logan.
yeah, no, I can't wait to see all the stuff that she's done.
You know,
She's
that
a
would
really
be
good
pretty.
artist, and she's a lot like my mommy and my sister. She's very fashionable, and
That's cool.
got her finger on the pulse.
Do you want the notes? It says Logan is a good
What she's reading the comments.
Mhm.
I broke my nose a while back.
Yeah. Ninja Kitty's 13-year-old got braces
I have
today.
my braces for 1 more year.
One more year.
They
That's not too
One
They
more
stink.
year.
My
One more
my
year.
gums are inflamed and it's pushing
Oh,
into
yeah.
the bracket,
Ow.
so
They
it's
keep-
like really sore.
That's annoying. Yeah, it's like you just feel it all day long, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really annoying. But 1 more year is not too bad. How many years have you had them on for?
about a year. So
Oh.
I'm supposed to have them for 2 years, and
2 years?
if in the end, like if my teeth don't fit on the bottom, then they're gonna have to take out my grown-up teeth. They already did it to the top, but they're not sure about the bottom.
Oh,
But it
wow.
really stunk
You know-
the last
you know
time I
what?
did it. So,
You know what one of my least favorite things in the world is?
but
Dental work.
yeah, definitely like cavities and all that. It's really
Oh.
weird. I don't like brushing my teeth. Like I never brush my teeth.
Oh,
my
you're not
brother
supposed to say that.
My brother Cassidy brushes his teeth 24/7. Like he'll brush his teeth 3 times a day, and
Uh-huh.
he gets so many cavities, and I wound up getting 0, which is like so weird.
Mhm.
Because like he'll brush his teeth like day and night, and like I like will skip days and like I just won't. Yeah.
You know what? That theoretically speaking, they say cavities probably teeth are about not being able to speak the truth. And I would say that her brother definitely has a harder time speaking.
Talk louder, Jess.
I said they say that problems in the mouth and teeth are about not speaking your truth.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah.
think my daughter Logan has a much easier time in her life speaking her truth in general than my son does. He's a little shyer. And that actually brings me into the thing. It's not because of me.
Yes, it's because of your genes. So I have cold sores.
Steve Sage says, brush your teeth.
No.
You picked the life before you came down. You chose the dad. You chose the cold sores.
I won't be able to eat because like I'll chew it.
I haven't had a cold sore.
That's because you don't have braces.
Well,
Ninja Kitty says her son says everything tastes like metal.
We'll help you figure out how to make them go away.
Does stuff taste like metal, Logan?
Not really. I mean, like it's kind of like I kind of think of it as a cycle. Like I'll go to the orthodontist and they'll tighten my wires, and then it will hurt for a few days, and it like I won't be able to chew because like my teeth will be sore, and then after like 2 days like it'll be fine, and like nothing like tastes weird. It just feels
so it's
weird
just a comfort level thing. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. How old are you? Did you say how old you were?
I'm 11, turning 12.
Wow. Can I say something? You are so articulate.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the way you tell the story. It makes everything so clear.
Thanks.
That's great. Awesome. I think you might take after your dad a little bit, huh?
Well, to wrap up this, thing, when it comes to your kids, making sure that they understand that you trust. Hey, do you believe that I trust your heart and what you think is best for you? I will support.
Yes. I didn't really understand what you were saying.
Do you believe that I trust you?
Yes.
Like I trust you to do things. I
Yes.
believe that you'll be okay. I believe that you're smart enough to figure it out.
I was just talking about that the other day with Mom.
You were talking about that? What did you tell her?
We were telling her how like you're like very trustworthy, and like she was talking about how like Tom's really overprotective, and like that you were really trustworthy, and then like that like you like trusted her.
That I gave a lot of trust.
Yeah.
That I gave a lot of trust to your mom.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in that in general to people like my family. It's something that you don't always notice when somebody's just sort of doing that.
Right.
Giving you that thing. But that is, I really believe that is the medicine that so much of us need. And everybody's different. Logan, a little bit of ruffling in that direction. Not that I say that being rough at all is really necessary, but sometimes when you're a parent, it's quick, and some of your kids respond to the hey, I'm getting frustrated here. Logan's one of them. However, Cassidy, I remember when he hit a certain age and he finally frustrated me, I guess, at some point. And for the first time, I tried to kind of push back at him the way I would sometimes push at Logan when I was like, just like, dude, like I can't take anymore. And as soon as I did it, I saw like a memory flash across his grid of his mind. And he was like, nope, don't like that. This is how I respond to that. I shut down. And he just like shut down completely.
Remember when he wouldn't let anyone touch him? Like I would like he wouldn't let anyone hug him. Like he like if like Mom or you would like try to hug him, he'd like push us away. Like he still does that, but like not as much.
But he's much better.
Wow.
It's so. But I literally went like, oh my god, I broke my son. Like I don't know what I just did.
I remember when we went to the park and he lost his glasses.
He cuts off the braces.
Yeah, that was a little rough, but he handled it.
Well, he's really great. He's very hard on himself. He works very hard, and he just needs to be approached the right way. So at the time when I made that mistake, I was just like, reverse. I blew it, And I literally, went to him and said that. And I say to the kids periodically, like when I get frustrated with
Speak of the devil.
what I'm trying to figure out, I'll say, what can I do?
Look at that shirt.
Like, you guys are really killing me. I'm not responding the way I want to respond. Like, you're making me get frustrated and yell. I don't want to get frustrated and yell. That's on me. But like, help me because I hate this.
I've seen you do that.
Mr. Cassidy.
We are almost done, Cassidy.
Because I'm the talk of the show.
I'm finishing a story about you. Yeah.
Logan's she's got fans. They want her to make her own show.
Yeah.
2 minutes, I promise. So,
so you know what? Actually, we can.
No, I just want to wrap this up.
Okay.
Because it's really important.
Okay.
And when I saw the approach that didn't work, I completely switched gears. And after my, apologizing, whatever, the next time he was in trouble, and a lot of times, like I was kind of avoiding yelling at him for a little bit, like avoiding parenting him. And I do a little bit, just because I got to do it right. Logan, can you go handle that, please, for me?
Dude!
In a nice way? And I was literally, I can't believe you hurt him so bad. Did you kick him in the balls? This is what happens when you don't do the thing fast enough. But I would just approach him later. Just maybe sometimes right then, if I had to, I would approach him. Shh, I'm trying to talk, baby. I want to wrap this up. I would approach him just a little bit after whatever moment was the moment. And Logan actually got really mad at me for a while when she would see me do this, because she was like, "Why aren't you talking to him? Why aren't you yelling at him? Why aren't you this?" And I would just say, "Look, I'm not going to get anything from him if I go after him like that. I've seen how he responds, and I don't want to have that kind of relationship with him. And I know that he will respond to this, and this is what I got to do. So just chill out."
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because you got Logan right there. Logan.
Yes.
Do you hear what your dad's talking about?
Yes.
So did you see what he meant when he said he wanted to try a different way to communicate with Cassidy?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Yeah, I when one of my parents are like yelling at my siblings, and like I kind of wanted them to get in trouble at first. Once they finally get yelled at, I'll kind of feel bad because they'll be crying, and like I'll look at their poor faces, and I'll be like, "Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Now I feel bad." And then like sometimes I'll try like telling this man right here who doesn't stop yelling. I'll be like, okay, never mind. That was an overreaction.
Yeah, we don't want to give too much away.
I'll be like, "Dad, you gotta like calm down," and he'll be like, no, like I'm like he did something wrong, and I'll be like, "But look at his face, he's crying. Like stop." Yeah, I'll feel really bad.
Yeah.
I have been much better at yelling,
Yes,
and I've especially the past couple of years. But and when it came to Cassidy, I just really just approached it different. And I would go into a room with them, and I'd be like, "What's going on, man?" Like not what's going on about the problem. I'd be like, "How's life? Do you want to go watch a movie over the weekend? This weekend, whatever." And I'd be like, I'd make some plans with him, and then I'd be like, "So, you're kind of beating up your brother and your sister, man, and I don't know what to do. I want to yell at you about this, but like, they're crying all the time, and this is, it's driving me crazy.
Right.
I know you don't appreciate me getting yelled at, and I don't want to be up your ass, but you gotta meet me halfway. You got to do something to help me here." Right. And I have watched him actively frustrated with himself when he's been trying to do better, very happy with himself,
right.
He's been getting it right, and generally really making efforts, long-term efforts. He thinks about it, even if he's resistant in the moment, and and he comes around and he really like he and I maybe have the best like relationship, like in sort of conversation like that, probably because of the way I kind of had to mold myself to him. If I had molded myself to Logan a little better, it probably would help. I mean, not that her and I don't have
but he was a specific challenge, you're saying.
Yeah, he was a specific challenge.
And I think that goes both ways, you know, based on all of this stuff.
I'll be babysitting them, and they will like not listen. Like I'll be like, guys, you need to like come eat
Join
dinner.
us next time.
I'll make
on
them
another
dinner.
fabulous edition
I'll make
of
them dinner
the
and
live
everything, and they'll
stream
like
of
eat it.
consciousness, where you can hear Logan Lane say,
My siblings think I'm annoying too, and I think they're annoying too.
there we go. Conscious communication. You hear that, Michael Zinn? Well, thank you to Rock Against That Mess. Thank you to Michael Zinn for joining
Thank you
me
for
with
all
my
the
crappy
birthday
sound.
wishes.
Thank you to
Happy birthday, who's ever birthday's on my
the
birthday
great
too.
Logan Lane Snider for being here this evening. Thank you to Cassidy West Snider, who, though he was shy, he showed up also for a moment.
Horrible.
That's not nice.
Yeah, I think that's awful. What is this?
You listen, Logan. You want to be
I
conscious.
thought you said you didn't want to come in.
No, you came in and gave me a kiss.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Logan,
I was in my room.
you want to be conscious of the things that you say out loud and put into the universe,
This
right?
is your family, man.
Life lesson.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
We're unconsciously just a family thing.
Well, Logan, thank you very much. You were definitely a nice addition to the show.
Thank
Parker-
you.
Thank
Parker
you
was
also
amazing.
to
Thank
Grayson
you.
Wayne Snider, who was on
Yes.
earlier, and to Parker Pride Snider as well. Thank you to everybody in the chat tonight. And
Do you have this every Thursday?
every Thursday, you come join me next time in the chat
Yeah,
on
because
Twitch.
you're going to be back.
Yeah, we'll be back every Thursday. Come join us. in the
Yeah.
chat.
I will see you guys next time.
Logan will be
I will
commenting.
be here.
He'll be
Oh,
like,
Logan's
"No,
going to be
Logan
with you
is
next week,
boss."
right?
Logan's
Oh,
gonna
no,
be
no.
in Twitch.
Oh,
next
she's
week.
going to watch on Twitch. Oh, she's going to
Yes.
watch on Twitch.
She'll be in the comments. All right, I gotta
Awesome.
go and love my babies. They're the
All right,
greatest
listen.
people.
Thank you to all our
I'm going to
listeners.
bed.
Thank you to Rams. Logan, take a look at our logo as we go out, and I will talk to you guys next week.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, brother.